Hello everyone, welcome to ITLS Academy. Our lecture is Bacterial Resistance to Antibiotics and this is part 2. So let's start. Inhibition of nucleic acid synthesis. Antibiotics considered here can be divided into two mechanisms of action. Those which inhibit nucleotide metabolism and those which inhibit enzymes involved in nucleic acid synthesis. First is sulfonamides. Two mechanisms of chromosomal resistance have been identified. A mutation of dihydropterol synthetase is in Streptococcus pneumoniae produces an altered enzyme with a reduced affinity for sulfonamides. Hyperproduction of para-aminobenzoic acid, that is PABA, overcomes the block imposed by inhibition of DHPS. The specific cause of PABA hyperproduction is still unknown, although chromosomal mutation in the probable cause. Duplication of DHPS with the second version of the enzyme being resistant to the sulfonamides is the cause of plasmid acquired resistance. Trimethoprim. Trimethoprim is a 2,4-diaminopyrimidine and all three genetic bases of resistance have been described. Chromosomal mutations in E. coli results in overproduction of dihydrofolate reductase. Higher concentrations of trimethoprim, which may not be therapeutically achievable, are therefore required to inhibit nucleotide metabolism. Other mutations lower the affinity of DHFR for trimethoprim. These two mechanisms of resistance may coexist in a single strain, effectively increasing the level of resistance to the antibiotics. Next is our rifampicin. Here, rifampicin is the semi-synthetic derivative used widely. The rifampicin is a semi-synthetic antibiotic and it is used widely. Plasmid and transposon mediated resistance in skin to that described for the sulfonamides, where the sensitive step is bypassed by duplication of the target with a resistant version. Many different resistant enzymes have been identified thus far. Resistance to rifampicin is primarily due to chromosomal mutations resulting in an altered RNA polymerase which is less well inhibited by the drug. The mutations led to be clustered within short conserved regions of the J3 subunit gene of RNA polymerase. Here, similar mutations have been found in all bacterial species studied thus far. Next is quinolones. The quinolones exert their action by binding to DNA gyrase. It is also known as DNA topoisomerase 2. DNA topoisomerase 2 is also known as DNA gyrase. Here it is mentioned DNA gyrase is bacterial topoisomerase 2 and inhibiting its function. Quinolone inhibit the function of topoisomerase 2 enzyme which is involved in reducing or relaxing the supercoiling of the DNA while the process of DNA replication. Acquired resistance to the quinolones arise due to chromosomal mutations in the genes coding for DNA gyrase. The most common mutations arise in the GYR-A, that is gyrase A gene, where a single base pair change can be sufficient to cause resistance. Levels of resistance can be increased by the presence of multiple mutations with a region of GYR-A gene known as the quinolone resistance determining region. The exact mechanism of resistance is unknown but is thought to involve a subtle conformational change in DNA gyrase which reduces binding of quinolones. Mutations in the GYR-B gene, that is gyrase B gene, have also been identified, but these lead to lower levels of resistance. With certain GYR-B mutations, bacteria become resistant to older quinolones analogues such as nalidixic acid but become hypersusceptible to newer quinolones such as ciprofloxacin. Other chromosomal mutations resulting in quinolone resistance have been found to decrease permeability of the antimicrobial agents. NORBU mutations show a decrease in OMPF purine. This is one of the major purine, that is OMPF purine, in gram-negative bacteria. Although NOR-C mutants have altered OMPF and lipopolysaccharides, though the mutations are not in the OMPF gene itself but appear to occur in a gene or genes whose products regulate OMPF. NOR-C mutants are less susceptible to some quinolones such as ciprofloxacin but more susceptible to others. Resistance to quinolones by efflux has been described in Staphylococcus aureus and Proteus mirabilis. This gene has been designated NOR-A in Staphylococcus aureus and is homologous to membrane transport proteins coupled to the electromotive force. These proteins also have the ability to remove small amounts of quinolones from cells normally, and NOR-A may have arisen as a result of mutations under selective pressure from quinolone use and resulting in a transport protein with increased affinity for these genes. Inhibitors of protein synthesis. Inhibition of protein synthesis is the antibacterial mechanism shared by most groups of antibiotics, though the exact action differs. So, let's discuss these inhibitors of protein synthesis in our next slides. First is aminoglycoside aminocyclitol group. These are inhibitors of antibiotics. So, the first point is three mechanism of resistance to the aminoglycoside aminocyclitol group of antibiotics are recognized. Alterations of the antibiotic molecule is plasmid or transposon encoded. The alteration is plasmid encoded or it is transposon mediated. Three classes of enzyme can alter the aminoglycoside aminocyclitol molecule, that is aminoglycoside adenylyl transferase, that is AADS, use adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP, as a cofactor in modifying certain hydroxyl groups in the antibiotic molecule by adenylating them. These aminoglycoside aminocyclitols inhibit antibiotics by adenylating them. Second is aminoglycoside phosphotransferases, that is APH, also use ATP to modify certain hydroxyl groups by phosphorylating them. Aminoglycoside phosphotransferases act by phosphorylating the antibiotics. Third is aminoglycoside acetyltransferases, that is AACs, use acetyl coenzyme A as a cofactor and acetylate susceptible amino group on the molecule. Here we have discussed three classes of enzymes that can alter aminoglycoside aminocyclitol molecules, and these three classes of enzymes have been further subdivided according to which site on the aminoglycoside aminocyclitol molecule is modified. For example, APH phosphorylates the 6 hydroxyl group on the amino hexose group of streptomycin. Most aminoglycoside aminocyclitol antibiotics are susceptible to more than one modification reactions. A less efficient modifying enzyme will permit unmodified antibiotic to reach its ribosomal quantity. A more efficient enzyme or greater quantities of the enzyme will result in resistance. AGAC modifying enzymes are active outside the cytoplasmic membrane in the periplasmic space in gram-negative bacteria and extracellularly in gram-positive bacteria. A second mechanism of resistance to the AGACs involves an alteration of the ribosomal target site. Here, mutations in the gene coding for ribosomal protein S2, that is RPSL in E. coli, prevent the antibiotics from binding to their target. In mycobacteria, which possess only one ribosomal RNA operon, mutations in RPOB coding for 16S rRNA also inhibit binding of the drugs. Acquired resistance due to decreased permeability by mutations affecting membrane transport have also been reported in other bacteria. Next antibiotic is tetracyclines. Three types of resistance mechanism have also been identified with this class of antibiotic, that is tetracyclines. Let's discuss these types of resistance mechanism. Plasmid or transposon encoded tetracycline efflux proteins. Tetracycline efflux proteins have been described in a number of bacteria. These efflux proteins are thought to span the cytoplasmic membrane and are dependent on the proton motive force for their action. It is thought that the efflux proteins bind tetracyclines and initiate proton transfer, although no functional domains have been identified. Plasmids or transposon encoded ribosomal protection factors are a second mechanism of resistance to the tetracyclines. These proteins are believed to alter the tetracycline binding site on the 30S ribosomal subunit and lowering the affinity for the drugs. Next is our fusidic acid. Gram-negative bacteria are intrinsically resistant to low levels of fusidic acid due to exclusion by the outer membrane. Nevertheless, acquired resistance does occur, which has the effect of increasing the level of resistance to the antibiotic. Plasmid mediated resistance in gram positive bacteria is thought to involve decreased uptake of the drug, although the precise mechanism is still unknown. Resistance to fusidic acid in gram negative bacteria is also poorly understood. A CAT type enzyme has been identified in resistant strains, but no modification or inactivation of the antibiotic has been observed. Chloramphenicol. Plasmid or transposon encoded chloramphenicol acetyltransferases, that is CATs, are responsible for resistance by inactivating the antibiotic. CATs convert chloramphenicol to an acetoxy derivative which fails to bind to the ribosomal target. Several CATs have been characterized and found to differ in properties such as electrophoretic mobility and catalytic activity. Three other mechanisms of chloramphenicol resistance have been described. First is a transposon encoded chloramphenicol efflux protein has been identified in E. coli. Second is some bacterial strains have been found to possess drug resistance ribosome, and third is low level of resistance can arise by chromosomal mutations which reduce the amount of porins and therefore impair uptake. This last mechanism is essentially that described for the AGAC antibiotics. These three classes of antibiotics are often grouped together because of their similar mode of action. They share a common mechanism of resistance, but there are some mechanisms specific to each group. Plasmid or transposon mediated resistance common to the MLS group is due to RNA methylase genes, that is ERMA, ERMB and ERMC. These are RNA methylase genes which code for the methylation of an adenine residue in 23S rRNA. Methylation prevents the drug from binding to the 50S ribosomal subunit and confers resistance to all MLS antibiotics. Mupirocin. Mupirocin is a topical antibiotic that inhibits isoleucine tRNA synthetase with the subsequent inhibition of protein synthesis. Mupirocin has become a mainstay in the treatment of Staphylococcus aureus infection and colonization during hospital outbreaks, and it is in this organism that acquired resistance has arisen. High level of mupirocin resistance, where strains can be up to 1000 times more resistant than susceptible strain. It is due to the presence of an additional isoleucine tRNA synthetase which is resistant to the antibiotic. Here resistance is plasmid encoded, but the resistant gene differs significantly from the normal susceptible version. The origins of high level mupirocin resistance are unclear, but the low homology with existing genes would suggest that resistance is acquired from microorganisms other than Staphylococcus aureus. So we can say that high level mupirocin resistance is an example of duplication of the target site and the new version being resistant to the antibiotics. So thank you very much guys for watching this session. You can subscribe ITLS Academy on YouTube and you can also get it on Google Play Store. Thank you very much again for watching this session.